Well, this is an interesting subject. I wanted her injuries to be kind of on the edge, if you will, where you don't want it to be so severe that somebody would say, well, don't even bother bringing a surgeon in, I mean, just kill her or something. I don't know, I mean, it's just, like a horse. The thing was lines of tension, and the doctor can talk about this. That was the issue of the cuts on her face, where they were, and it's about restoring the hang of the face in the right way, because you can restore and cover cuts, I mean, to a large degree, but when you get into ligament and musculature in there, that's where it gets very difficult. And when I say it's a Humpty Dumpty situation, it is all about just what we've been talking about, expectations and unreasonable expectations, and people from the outside trying to impose. I mean, I'm just sort of thinking about this, but that's exactly what goes on in this story, that F.A.C.S handlers and the people that have their own reasons that are maybe outside of her welfare, but are trying to force and impose something quickly on a situation that nature isn't always so kind. but you might talk a little bit about just how.
So you can fix certain things and you can't fix other things. And a lot has to do with how deep the injury was, and a lot has to do with how the direction of the injury. So if you're talking about a face, if you have something that goes this way, it's trouble, because it cuts across tension lines, or what they call Langer lines. If you have something that goes this way, it goes into natural creases and folds. So it makes it much easier. If you have something that's just skin, it's much easier. But if you involve muscle, or if you involve nerves, you're always going to have some sort of paralysis there that you can't fix. So it depends upon the depth of the injury and where and how the injury is. If you look at the Central Park jogger, so some of her injuries were cut the wrong way. So, they went this way. So she's still distorted, and when you look at her in pictures or whatever, and animation's not normal. But if she went the other way, whatever, she would have been much better off.
It's just fate, I mean, it's a game of, it's not even inches. Yeah. But it's very interesting subject. The story of the pop star Fay Ray, and it kind of goes to the original Fay Ray, and who's the blonde beauty that King Kong runs off with, and the actress that played her was Fay Ray, and it is the battle against man versus nature, and that's what the battle that you're fighting every day. You're fighting against nature.
Yep.
It's sometimes we'll win, and sometimes it's too big a
too bit of a battle. We're trying to reverse nature, and that's one step at a time. It's hard to do.
Yeah.